Hello, welcome to How Would I Paint That, where students of my online course send in their paintings and ask, how would you paint that? Here's today's painting and reference photo. And you can see that she's attempting to do something a little bit different on this one, something I haven't really talked about. You can see the reference photo is a cloudy day, and her painting is a sunny day. And you can do that. It's just a little trickier because you can't paint exactly what you see in your reference photo. You've got to make some mental calculations to get the sunny picture that you're after. So what do you rely on in the reference photo? You want to, you can use the composition and you can use the drawing, but you can't use the color because on a cloudy day, the light is kind of bluish. You want to use, in this case, either a lemony light or a sunflower yellow light. That's going to change everything. The values will be different because on a sunny day, all the values get lighter because the sun's shining on it. And you also have more distinct shadows. So one of the things that you have to do when you're making the switch is decide where is the sun, because that's going to help you place all the shadows. So there's a few things to keep in mind when we're doing this. So looking at her painting, she has a really great texture. She's used a palette knife on this painting, and a lot of the color is really pleasing. So when I looked at it, I thought of 4 things that I would want to change. One is the color scheme. I'm not sure whether the light is lemon yellow or cad yellow medium. So I want to sort that out. And when I asked her, she said it's lemon yellow. So that's what I'm going to go with. The other half of that is when you choose the color of the light, you choose the color of the shadow. And they're complementary. And I see that the color of the shadow looks to be a red violet, but the complement of lemon yellow is violet. So it's bluer. We'll shift the shadows a little to blue. Second thing is when I look at the right side of the painting where the bridge is going into all that foliage and shrubs and bushes and trees and stuff, I get the impression like the trees behind the bridge are growing over to the front of the bridge. I don't understand the space as well as I'd like. What I'll do is I'll divide the painting into near and far. That's something I do a lot with landscapes. And everything behind that line of far is going to be grayer and cooler, middle value, it'll be definitely different than what's in front. And what's happening in this case, the reason why it's confusing is when you use the same color in 2 different places. When I say color, I'm talking about all 3 of these attributes: hue, value, saturation. So if you use the same pile of paint and you put something here and you put something there, we read that as same distance away. On the bridge is the focal point. I looked at the bridge. I felt some indecision on my part. Should I look at this part or this part? I felt indecision. Let's just put it that way. And that is, I think, because of a little compositional element that was changed accidentally between the reference photo and the painting. If you look at this on the reference here, there's a stalk with flower on it, and it's pointing at the bridge, and it's pointing not right in the center of the bridge. It's pointing kind of like 1/3 over, the golden mean. We love that. So looking at the painting, we see that the stalk now points to the center of the bridge, which divides the painting into 2 equal halves. And I'll just show you by taking her painting and just moving that plant over, you can see that it does feel better. Just that one little change. And then the 4th thing is that the reflection in the water, I think the edge is too hard. It is pulling me away a little bit from the bridge. So those are the 4 changes we're going to make now. I will start with changing the near and far. So I'm going to put in the changes on the background of trees. Next, I'll do the reflection in the water. The things that read as cad yellow medium light, I'm going to change that to lemon light. So here's the recap. Happy painting!